Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Not gonna lie, got kind of an interesting one for you guys today because right now with the Modern Warfare 2 campaign early access, for whatever reason, you can sort of access the gunsmith, and within it, you can access the camo tab, which reveals a bunch of different camos, including the Mastery Camos for MW2, including a bunch of camos that are probably going to be scrapped and never make it to the full version of the game even. So today, we're looking at these camos a bit early, talking about what they are, showing them off, and all of that fine stuff. So we're here on the main menu, and you'll notice that if I go ahead and press F6 on my keyboard, it brings up this menu here where you can actually go through and edit your class setup. You can choose this loadout and go into the gunsmith build and customize. Now in this, you can see various things, right? Including if you go on over to the customize tab here, all of these camos. Now it's a bit glitchy because if I try and use my controller to look through these camos, you can see nothing ends up changing here. And it actually goes to the super glitchy screen where there's nothing to be shown, right? But if I back out of this and actually go through with my keyboard and mouse, well, things get a little bit different. You can see now as I go through, we can see all of these camos. So we're gonna go through, you can see the completionist camo tab is there. Don't worry, we'll touch on that. For a warning, spoiler alert ahead if you don't want to see some of these completionist camos. But that said, not all these camos are going to make it to the game. Like for instance, you can see these ones are pretty basic. Spray paint will probably be in the game. We got a handful of these. These are probably like the first tier. Obviously, everything has the same preview image because we're in the early access right now. This needs an update to actually be complete. And you'll notice as we scroll through here and go through all these camos, we tab all the way over here. We're going to end up getting camos that we probably will never see in endgame. Now, some of these absolutely will make it. These appear to be the CDL camos for the year, the special camos, where we have, you know, different CDL colors. You know, we got the blue, we got the green. I love that camo personally. We got, I think this is the Mutineers camo, Paris Legion or Las Vegas Legion now. So we got a bunch of different ones here. Optic, obviously, Toronto Ultra, or the Rocker even, the Ravens as well. So bunch of different camos here for CDL teams that are probably available just after launch. We scroll back a bit, we've got the O camos. So you can see the names here probably not going to be finished either. Some are just random letters of the alphabet. Also, by the way, as we're going through all these camos, if you guys are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with news, updates, class setups, tips, all things going on for MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ you'll find right here. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. But in the O tab here, these are like basic topographic camos basically. We got the all black one, which is super clean, some more colorful ones obviously, and then there's camos like this, which are the clear representation that none of this is supposed to be in the game right now, and this is the pre-launch build and these are not final. So frankly, all of the camos that we're seeing here today could be different. Most of them probably won't be, but we're obviously not going to have things like this that are bright pink and have do not use all over them, unless of course this is an actual camo unlock. But considering that there's 6 or 7 of these throughout all the camo challenges and all the camo categories, yeah, I don't think it's a real skin. We have some more topo skins here, like the lime green one, obviously with the MW2 theme. So clear indication that these are not the final camos, but they are some of the final camos. Then we got the foliage camos here as well. There's a handful of these. Foliage, pretty common category for, you know, all things going on. Interesting though that we also have some skulls camos in here. So, I mean, there's that going on as well. Clearly, not everything is correct. We've got the M camo category, which is just some basic stripes and whatnot, some tiger patterns, some dragon patterns in there. So the categories themselves aren't even correct a lot of the time this early on into the build as well. Keep going back. We got some classic ones. Pretty basic woodland camos, like fall camo almost in a sense there, is not too shabby at all. We got a rainbow tiger one as well, which we've seen several times in the past. Some pretty flashy ones on here, as well as some basic ones as well. This is one that I personally like, this category in general. Solid colors. It's basic obviously, but some of these are super clean, right? So we got, you know, some tans, some greens, some blacks. That's really cool. Some lighter greens, a lime green one, a pink one, a little bit of a darker blue or a gray blue, red, a teal. We got like a sort of a white cream color, bright blue that I love. Obviously, I'll go in with the channel colors there. Nice orange one as well. So really cool stuff there. We got the actual skulls tab, which has 2 of the same ones here that have different patterns on them. So again, should tell you a lot about the state of actually where these camos are and how they're not all going to be present in the final version of the game after the first update. But some basic ones here that aren't even actual skulls camos either. We got reptile, which again we've seen in the past as well, so some of these will look familiar, some of them are going to be new in the general scheme of things. We got stripes, pretty basic. Again, you'll notice a lot of repeats from MW 2019 in there, which very well could be placeholder ones in general. We just don't know as of right now. We've got the tiger ones, which again aren't actually all tiger camos for whatever reason, so got a lot of fixing to do with the day one patch. I like this camo category as well. Fun. So we got just like random different patterns here with some brighter colors. I like the fact that they've got plenty of realistic ones, but also some really flashy ones, like, you know, this plaid colorful one, for instance. I think it looks pretty clean. Geometric, pretty basic ones. Yet again, nothing too flashy here outside of a few ones that are brighter colored here and there. We've got the dragon camos, which of course we also had back in MW 2019 as well. And a lot of these are actually repeats from MW 2019. Digital, again, one of the more basic ones that we see pretty early on into the camo challenges, although there are some really cool ones here that have a lot of color pop on them. So again, I like the fact that they're going all sorts of routes. Then we get back to the glitch screen here, where we can go all the way up front to the completionist camos. Now here's where things get pretty spicy in my opinion. So we've got this one here, which is like this shattered camo. As you recall, a few days back we talked about the leaked camos that Metaphor mentioned, in which he said there were 4. As of right now, there's only 3. He talked about there being a gold camo, a platinum camo, the shattered camo, then a black sky camo. What we're seeing here is the shattered camo, which to me appears to be more of like the platinum camo than anything, because we only have 3 here. This appears to be that tier 2 one, probably for getting gold on every single weapon in a weapon category. So all the rifles, or all the SMGs, or all the snipers, so on and so forth. So that's essentially what we got going on there. We also have the gold camo, which has very good coverage for what it's worth as well. And it is just pretty basic, a gold camo, which you'd get for completing all the camo challenges on any given weapon. And you'd have to get gold on every gun in the game in order to get the final camo here, which is this sort of black sky / obsidian purple-ish camo, if you will. I won't lie, this one seems a little bit more basic for a max camo, if you will. Maybe it moves in the final version of the game, but to me this looks more like just like a chrome purple in a way. And then like the main center part of the gun there has some texture to it, like prism textures, if you will, but it doesn't look that flashy for a max camo, but it does look clean for what it is. And again, the coverage on all these is really, really good. Now you'll notice those are the only camos that show up here, is this gold, this platinum shattered, and the black sky or obsidian or whatever you want to call this. So as of right now, those are the completionist camos in the game. We don't know if there's going to be more of those or not, though. And again, we don't even know if these are the final versions either. So everything we have here is still subject to change, but this is what's in the game as of right now. And this is what appears to be the sort of, way that the camo system is going to behave in terms of what we're expecting for the styles and everything going on here. So that's the camos as they stand. Once the full game is out, we'll be going over all the camo challenges and everything like that. So stay tuned for that, but that's going to wrap things up for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always stay up to date with all things going on in the world of Call of Duty. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.